everybody and welcome to my channel Confab with Adya. I'm Adya Ahuja. I'm a practicing counseling psychologist. I am glad to read so far in my series of dealing with, out of so many concerns that we have dealt with, one of the most prime concerns that I come across is dealing and coping with criticism. The fear of criticism brings a lot of us down and is also the underlying reason for many of the prime concerns for a lot of my clients. I thought of doing a video on dealing with criticism. I will be posting the link to all my previous videos in the description box below. Please do not forget to check it out and also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more such videos. A research paper titled "Bad is Stronger Than Good" proves that anybody, me and you, are more likely to understand praise lesser than we understand criticism. We tend to focus on the negative more than to be focusing on praise. That research also proves that it takes 5 positive events to cover up for even one negative event in your life. It also proves that even happy people tend to encourage their negative events more than their positive ones. Most of us understand criticism as a negative judgment. We tend to understand it as a negative judgment rather than an opinion that can be both negative and positive. Let us understand how taking criticism can help you. हम सब ने ये दोहा तो सुना ही होगा, निंदक नेड़े राखिए आंगन कुटी चवाए बिन पानी साबुन बिना निर्मल करे स्वभाए. What does this mean? This means keep your critic close to you. It will give you a lot more perspective. The right kind of criticism can also give you new perspective. The right kind of criticism that is constructive in nature can be very advantageous for you. Have you ever thought that criticism is also a sign that people are interested in your work? If somebody does not criticize you or does not give you feedback, it means that they probably are not interested in your work. It helps in self-growth. It helps in self-acceptance. You are more likely to accept yourself if you can take feedback constructively. If you do not think that feedback and criticism is only to put you down, it is one way that can make you climb the ladder like nobody else's. One of the most vital qualities that criticism and taking criticism is capable of giving to you is that it is going to make you a very, very empathetic person. Let us understand how can you help yourself take criticism. The first and foremost is language. Help your critic change the language to a discussion-oriented language instead of a blaming vocabulary. Once you change the language and make it discussion-oriented, you know what to do. Make the discussion solution-oriented instead of problem-oriented. The third thing that you can do is understand the difference between negative criticism, which is more like a blame or like a tease, and positive criticism, which is simply feedback. Yes, it may be possible that it hurts you. It's possible because you have put in an effort and you expect somebody to appreciate you. But if somebody has more feedback, take it, use it, and better your work. What you can also do is simply understand that criticism, feedback is different from the person. Once you separate the two, the feedback from the person, you're more likely to accept it. Yes, we do tend to make this mistake of mixing the feelings, the emotions, the liking towards the critic and understanding the feedback that could be positive in nature and mix it, making it negative. In every discussion of criticism, you are likely to have an explanation. But do not forget to recognize if you are being defensive or genuinely explaining your point. Concentrate on explaining the point rather than defending your point. One lovely way to understand criticism and take it is to simply accept. You are human. You can make faults. It is only to make you better. It is not the end of the world if you fail in something. Do yourself a favor and focus on your growth. Understand and listen to understand, not to give it back to your critic. Draw a clear line at insult. You know when it is feedback and praise and positive in nature, and you know when it is an insult. Drawing a line at that will help you accept your positive feedback and leave what is not for you. Remember that you can always make a choice. You always have a choice to either take it or leave it. You do not always have to get defensive or give it back to your critic. Give up on perfection. Immediately retire from it. You must not be appreciated, validated, or approved to be good enough. Perfection is only there to induce some stress into you, and you don't want that. Now that you know the difference between positive and negative criticism, the ways to handle it, and why is it so important to handle criticism, I hope you find this video really helpful in your daily life. If you do not forget to leave your comments in the comments box below. I would love to know how you dealt with it. Moreover, you can also look at the links below in the description box for my previous videos. For more such videos, please consider hitting the subscribe button that is right below this video. You can email me your questions at confabwithadya@gmail.com and I will be happy to answer them to you. I also take some personal counseling sessions. Please feel free to ask me anything about the same. Till then, keep expressing, keep exploring, and do not forget to watch, you know what, Confab with Adya.